Hey everybody, it's your daddy. This is gonna be a quick video. This video is for MERB. MERB, I love to hate you. Hugs and kisses for your daddy. You do not have access to a nipple, MERB. No, little MERBy poo. So, MERB always talks about justice and doing the right thing. Honesty, integrity, and he doesn't like liars. Okay? Herpes, I'm right there with you. But what I'm about to tell you is a ready-made story for you. This is right down your alley. You need to investigate. Do a fucking story. Because I have done some investigation. I can give you some information. If you'd like to send me an email, I can give you where I've stopped. Because I just don't care to continue. I'm just going to file, some paperwork with the Indiana Judiciary Committee to expose it that way. But, you can actually get into it. But the video that I want you to make there, Herpes, is... So, Indie Blue Ballless News, a.k.a. Jeremy Seabolt. That's Jeremy Seabolt. Seabolt. And you will find that for 2 level 6 felonies. Now, I feel personally they were bullshit, but that doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so the probable cause, you know how it goes, MERB, that the accusations are made, they won't review the video, they'll look at the probable cause charging affidavit, and they'll go from there. And if a judge feels there's enough, they'll sign off, they'll put out a warrant, they'll set a bond, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now here's why I want you to do the video. Is for 2 level 6 felonies and a Class B misdemeanor, the bond was $5,000. So in Indiana, that's $5,000, pay 10%, that's $500, okay? Now, through my experience in the criminal justice system since I was 19, 20 years old, that is insanely low. That is a fucking discount. That fucking bond should be near $50,000 to $25,000. I mean, so just the Class B alone, that's $250. And then you add 2 level 6 felonies, something's not adding up. You with me there, Herpes? Something is not right here. 2 plus 2 equals fucking a fat fucking whore that has to clap. You see what I'm saying, MERB? So, that needs to be investigated. Now, somebody told me what they thought was exactly right, Beaver Cam. That's fucking cheap. Hell, I've been booked into fucking St. Joseph County Jail for a fucking Class A misdemeanor for $500 or $5,000, pay $500 to get out. And, they were nonviolent, allegations. And yet, he's got violent allegations against him. True or not, that's irrelevant at this point because, that's a criminal justice system that we have. But my point of this is if you get into it, MERB, you're going to find one of two things, okay? Now, you also need to write this name down. Daniel Calhoun. He is a licensed attorney in the state of Indiana. Daniel Calhoun, in my opinion, he bribed me. And so, if he's going to bribe me, he's going to bribe judges and prosecutors. And, Daniel Calhoun is a fantastic attorney. But, why don't you get into the minutia of it, MERB? Figure out why he's so fantastic. Most attorneys know the law, but really what separates a average attorney from a good attorney to a great attorney is relationships. I'll say it again, relationships with the judge and the prosecutor. That's the attorney that you fucking want, and that's the attorney that Daniel Calhoun is. Okay, so how this is relevant to Indie Blue Ballless Newsless, Jeremy Seabolt, is that Daniel Calhoun is usually Jeremy's attorney. Now, how Jeremy can afford Daniel Calhoun, there's some connection there, CIA or whatever the fuck. But usually, Daniel Calhoun is Jeremy Seabolt's attorney. Okay? So you need to investigate Mr. Calhoun if there's any past complaints to the Indiana Judiciary Committee. Okay, so if you find that Daniel Calhoun was not involved in the low bond, then you have to turn your gears and your attention towards the New Chicago Police Department, the judge who signed off. If you send me an email, I can send you the judge's information, or if you don't want to, that's fucking fine. And then the prosecutor. So it would seem like there would be a conspiracy, because in federal or state court, you know, there's two or more people. So, I mean, one reasonably could conclude the judge, the prosecutor, and at the minimum, the New Chicago chief of police are all involved in this, meaning that either they set him the low bond so they could get him to turn himself in and then hit him with the no bond, or Daniel Calhoun or somebody somewhere, somebody did something to get the first go-around of charges so low. Okay, so to separate things, it's a little confusing. Okay, so there's 2 level 6 felonies and a Class B misdemeanor. Okay, that's what started this all off. Then there's a new Class B disorderly conduct that he got in the jail parking lot for being a dummy. Then there's this new charge, a level 6 felony, for allegedly carrying a firearm on the school property. And it wasn't, I mean, it was loosely school property. It was the administration building in New Chicago. Now, whether he walked through the parking lot or drove through or however he did it, you know, that seems kind of chintzy. But hey, you know, at this point to the criminal justice system, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, that's not even what I'm focusing on. You know, I want you, Herpes, who's the king of uncovering injustices and fucking liars. You know, get into this and you'll, you know, hopefully get past where I am, because I just don't give a shit. But, you know, this is tailor-made for you, Herpes. You can get in there, root around, give people, you know, a herpes, give them a rash, and cause some hell, and expose how 2 level 6 felonies and a Class B misdemeanor get a bond of fucking $500, $5,500, you know, 10%. You know, that's fucking bullshit. And so anyway, there, Herpes, hugs and kisses.